Hello. Happy Tuesday afternoon. The palm of my hand is itching, and I'm like trying really hard not to itch it. Even if it's the left hand, you don't want to itch it because doesn't that kind of like ingert. I don't remember right hand, left hand. I'm like, just if my hands itch, I'm like, it's doing something with the cash flow. But anyway, it's after 5 o'clock. Yay! So I can actually um, smudge. So that's what I'm doing. I'm smudging. And so welcome. I'm going to be using the Mystical Shaman deck today. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of smoke this baby and do a little smudging. I had a really cool girl in my office last night for a session. We were doing Reiki. And we were talking about how everybody's kind of in a hodgepodge, where so many of us is kind of like you really couldn't say you're one of one ethnicity. We're such a hodgepodge, a melting pot of ethnicity. So I don't consider that smoking or not smoking, but smudging with white sage to be a misappropriation of a culture, because we're all part of the culture. We're all of one. But I'm using the the Mystical Shaman deck. I like that deck, and I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. And I hope you're enjoying the day. I've been enjoying it from the window. I've worked all day. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Whoa, shoot. So I've been enjoying it from the window. Hi, B. Stone, how are you? Hi, Jack, how are you? I have not forgot. I'm gonna run to the post office tomorrow and get that sent out. Maybe tonight, but probably tomorrow. I have something cool for you and for your house. But anyway, so we've got some cool, groovy energy to think about. If you listened to the Tuesday reading earlier today, kind of just food for thought in there. And come on, Cookie Bear, give me another card. Give us another card. Okay, all right. So let's start with this. Okay. All right. It's kind of cool. And I'll just kind of, if you get a chance, go and read or watch the video from earlier about Friday, about today's energy. I just did like a Tuesday reading. And hey, that is so awesome, Amy. And think about it, because it's like about unity, a unification, coming together, and they're going to try to work really hard that, obstacles come in to kind of keep us from coming together. And I was sitting there thinking about it's the four directions, the four winds, the Magnificent Four, woo, power, together we're like superheroes. So, yeah, I watch a lot of superhero things with my son, Michael. He likes superheroes. But let's take a look at this very first card. Let me fix my little stand here. And it's the Seer card. And the Seer, what does a Seer do? A Seer has discernment. So this is a time of great discernment. Clap, 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 clap. This is a time of great discernment. I had a professor when I was in college at UCO, and when he was going to test you on something, or something was a very important thing to know, he would do this snap, 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 snap with his fingers, or he would tap, tap, tap on his podium when he was lecturing. So this is one of those snap, 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 snap when I'm talking about the discernment, the level of discernment here. Your discernment opens wide open, and it places you into a totally different perspective of what's going on around you. All right, so our obstacle, and this is like, yes, finally it looks like an obstacle card, and it's kind of like, mirrors, don't be so damn happy about that. But what we're looking at here when we see the sun upside down is that, and I'm going to say things will not be illuminated. Your obstacle is you are working in the dark. Yes, you are working in the dark. Your obstacle is you have absolutely no net below you that you know about. You have, it's working completely in the dark. Working completely in the dark and having to kind of go with what you feel. That's the easiest way to kind of put it, is to go with what you feel. Oh, thank you. There's absolutely nothing you can go in and there's no insight, there's no discernment. You have to have a natural response to things and to work through that. Okay, so there is no illumination, there is no got your back on it. All right, but let's take a look at what our help is. And our help is the beloved. And I'll tell you, the beloved is the one that you most trust. The beloved is the one, or is that vibration that you can totally be 100% vulnerable, meaning that you can completely be in the dark, walking with this person or this energy, this vibration, this shift, and you would feel 100% safe. So even though you're not going to be in a position of illumination, you are completely well guided in this situation, in this energy coming in this week, this discernment. So it's like a pretty cool energy. It's like you just get to know, and you know what you know, and you can walk through that valley of unknowing, knowing that you're going to be okay, that you're protected, that you're beloved, that you're being very well taken care of and guided through. Now, there's my spirit animal. I love the crow. Crows are just amazing. Crows and ravens, man. Crows are little ravens, okay? So, like Danny DeVito's the little Italian, right? All right, so I'm a crow, and I love crows, and I think they're really, 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 really cool because they're really, really smart, and they know how to make something out of nothing. In fact, they were sitting there talking about how crows can create tools and devices to take care of tasks, and that you can set them up on a maze where at the end they get a cookie at the end, and give them just a couple of moments, and they have figured it out. So I like crows. I think they're pretty amazing. And so when I see the crow here, the biggest message that I get in this is that you're going to be able to make something out of nothing. Not in a negative way, like making a mountain out of a molehill. Not like that, okay? So don't take that in that perspective. What we're looking at in this particular vibration is the ability to look at something with your level of discernment, and I'm going to use the word discretion as well, and break it down really quickly and easily. Break it down really quickly and easily to be in a place or a point that you want to be. to be at a place or point that you want to be. So really strong card, really good energy or mojo coming in, really good medicine. I love hummingbirds, man. They're such a, they look so tiny and delicate, and they could probably out energy us, out vibrate us. I'm not meaning that in a, weird way, but, outshine us in such a heartbeat. I mean, think about it, they're so simplistic. And I read a story once about a guy who helped I guess there was a hummingbird got stuck in something, we'll say got stuck in a net. And he helped the hummingbird get unstuck out of the net. And of course, the hummingbird was a little bit on the weak side. So he, got some, water or whatever and nourished the hummingbird, and the hummingbird gained its energy back and left and flew to be back with its group. Well, then that hummingbird started stopping by this man's house every day, bringing his friends to say, just to stop by and touch base and say thank you. So I think it's really kind of cool when you think about it, is that hummingbirds have this energy of forever grateful. And so a lot of the changes that are coming up through this week, remember, you're going to be doing some things kind of blindly, that the end result is that feeling of being forever grateful for that beautiful or saving like experience. Sometimes we have to go through things and have what I'm going to say, we have to experience a saving grace moment. And so there's a lot of that energy through there. I love, this is some really positive energy that's coming in, because the next card is, is the staff. Okay, and the staff is kind of like having if somebody was watching us or looking at us in a picture or looking at us, from, a quasi distance or whatever, whoever is holding the staff is the person that is in leadership. It is the person that is considered to put everything above himself or herself, or at the forefront or for the benefit of. So it's like the leader of the pack, that when they're holding that staff. But let's look at the staff itself. My little thing fell apart, so I'm going to use my little cool pen here. It's my sugar skull pen. All right, so we've got this, we have the antelope head or the animal skull head. And then we have, it looks like a woven wooden staff coming down. And then I guess there's like a feather or something through there. And then it's a little tighter weave. But what we're looking at here is the elegance and the stretching of that energy. And I want you to think of this as like from the crown down to the root, and then coming back up and down. So this is this very strong energy, this very strong presence, this very strong formulation of energy that flows up and down and is almost regal in nature. So I want you to think about being elevated and brought up in something. So it's kind of like, whoo, guess what? I climbed up a level in life. Now, the problem at the end is that, whoops, and it's kind of like laugh, laugh, laugh. It's not really a problem, but the part of it at the end is you see that we're in that witness card, but it's upside down. You're the only one that really experiences this. You're the only one that really appreciates and acknowledges this growth, this change. It's something that other people aren't going to really notice from you yet. I mean, you do get to that point. That was interesting, right? You do get to that point. But right now, at the moment, nobody can witness for you on that. It's going to be this very personal, intrinsic kind of experience that's only something you recognize and that you bring forth. But it's a groovy week. I'm not seeing any really negative energy for that thing. We're not looking out at something global. We're looking at within our own world. Globally speaking, keep sending love and light, peace, integrity, truth, authenticity to both sides, to the whole picture. As long as we are united in that, we can make good things happen. Peace, love, and harmony. I'll see you guys soon.